He has ripped one doctor's pocket off his shirt. He's bit a couple of other people along the way. I hear him now. Oh my goodness. He's mad.
People with intellectual disabilities have a very difficult time accessing good quality health care.
It's not uncommon to hear a parent or a guardian say, the last time we went to a dental office or a medical office, we were told, get your son or your daughter out of here and don't ever bring them back. Our professions have turned their back on them in many cases.
Well, recently, an ambulance refused to transport him to the hospital because of his autism. He was transported to the hospital by a police officer.
We have generations of physicians and dentists who have been trained, and that training didn't include taking care of adults with developmental disabilities. All of our clinicians here have exceptional expertise and experience focused on this population.
All right, you ready for a bite of cookie, dude? As soon as we
I feel like we're forgetting
all
something.
yours.
Change of pants just in case. Due to Trey's autism, he's an odd little fellow. Trey was actually a joy until he hit puberty.
All right, Trey, let's go, buddy.
He became just extremely self-abusive. He's gonna go see his friends. It kills me to have to restrain him, and it's amazing how many doctors I have sat there with the phone book and literally called one after another to try to get him into a certain specialist. The answer I love the most is we are not taking any new Medicaid patients at this time when they hear he's challenged. It's been really hard to even find anyone to take him, much less the experience when you go into a waiting room. Everyone's staring and, why is he like that?
We have a term for that. We call it waiting room syndrome. It's a syndrome that the doctors have. It's the fear that the patient with the disability is going to scare the other clients or make the other patients uncomfortable who are in that waiting room.
Additionally, it takes more time. We're living in a time now when a doctor may be in the room with you for 5 minutes if you're lucky, and you just can't do that with this population.
What makes this facility different is we offer medical care, dental care, psychiatric, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, all focused on people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
When you have a child like this who can't communicate and has, complex issues and has challenging behaviors, you can't go around to typical doctors because they don't really, they're not familiar with autism.
Danny also has SIB, or self-injurious behavior, where he hits himself. And he's had a cauliflower ear on this side. He had surgeries last summer.
And you can see the hair loss.
We thankfully got referred here, and we started addressing what all the physical or dental problems could possibly be that might contribute to this, which we're still dealing with.
When you attribute a behavior to the disability rather than looking for an underlying cause, they'll start to medicate the behavior. In this population, oftentimes there's an underlying physical diagnosis that is actually causing pain or discomfort, and because our patients sometimes have limited verbal abilities, their method of communicating to us is that behavior.
So this is pain anywhere? Or just in his head?
He usually starts here first to give us the signal. Sometimes he can't decipher. He just knows he hurts, so.
Sometimes people have dental pain, for example, and the physical self-injurious behavior might be the person actually doing this, tapping on the part that hurts.
Funding is also a problem. When a patient with an intellectual disability reaches the age of 18 in the United States, they fall off a cliff, a funding cliff. Public assistance, medical assistance services and programs just dry up.
In the past, when I've tried to do anything else, punch a clock, so to speak, it never works out because Trey could be having a bad day. That's why I've cleaned houses most of his 33 years. The older he's gotten, the more frustrated he's gotten. Haven't been on vacation in at least 10 years. It's hard for me to say. I would really like to find placement for him while I'm still young enough to oversee it. He's been on the waiting list at one facility since he was 18 years old.
We solve the problem of healthcare here at this clinic, but for the parents, healthcare is just one piece of their life. Everything that they do is more complicated.
There's my boy. There's my boy.